U.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quick.
And then you can work on the assignment together. Okay? Let's see if Johnny came in. Right. But that's going to be after the video, so I'm going to share the video first.
The last run good for 2. Here's second. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Allen!
I'm trying to ride this into the party.
57 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Falcons 9.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And we'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
42-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The second down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But now it's third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up fourth down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down.
Beyond that.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On third down, Ryan throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Running on first down, Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. We'll get that complete to Reed. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A gain of 5.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Falcons nothing.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll get this to Eckler. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They run. It's Gurley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Gurley is the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? A little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is...
Yeah.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Gurley. And he'll They'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Desmond King on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Gurley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and 9, Ryan caught on the right side by Jones.
Ryan's pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Play action, Ryan. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. If you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in? I
do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Strong running. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this is going to be incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete. Henry. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Chargers.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. That when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
And the Chargers.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll set them back 5. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
It's 4th down.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
What the fuck? They gotta be cheating, man.
10 seconds left. The 4th down play doesn't
I can get none of my
Chargers. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Falcons 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for the Chargers.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jones.
Ryan.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. 1-yard gain.
Bring from midfield now. Here's Ryan. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go play action with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and long. It's Ryan. He's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The one running back is Gurley. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. Ryan now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Jaden Graham there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that it was tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
That's the score. Falcons 10. Chargers 7.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
32.
A gain of 32 that time. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. A gain of 3, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They're able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Herbert. Escaping the
Sit on that
pressure
shit.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Is running back, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
But it brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert.
Nice. Fucking goal.
And incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. He gives to Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. At that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
12 more yards there and another first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and push it.
Damn. Oh, yeah, my fucking
going to get this
way,
back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm tweeting.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will score.
That's fucking Ryan. That's how you fucking run to that thing.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push for
You got everybody running in there.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess.
That shit ain't gonna work again. Fucking game. Behind ass, nigga. Why that shit ain't gonna keep working?
Downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open, that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Down back at the 34-yard line.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. From the gun, Ryan. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Throwing now is Ryan. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
They're on 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
Gang,
they know that
you that
This is
shit.
intercepted.
You nervous.
Should do it.
You nervous.
Off near the 34. And they will
That's it. Garbage.
5-yard line at the 4. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here, second and goal. They get this out left, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Third and goal.
It's fucking game and I lied.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Let's go get in there again. Oh!
Just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Too excited to get the football touched him before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
We on that.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got playing to catch.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Brian wants to throw it. Looking deep for Julio.
Should have been on his fucking head,
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Y'all see why the fucking title said busting Randy garbage out. You guys suck. Nice game, I'm out.